thing is that the sponsor and customer would have their own agreement. The customer and the doing organization, they would have their own agreement. And maybe there would not be a direct agreement between the sponsor and the performing organization in that case, because sponsor most likely would not be really interested in directly agreeing to anything with the performing organization if the sponsor and the customer organization have different. May or may not be. Maybe if they are into any kind of regulatory directives, then there can be agreements as well. But those are usually defined standards. If your organization is any particular is complying to any standard or any regulatory body, then it goes without saying that they are supposed to be fulfilling everything. So setup can be different for different projects. But I myself have never been to any setting where an agreement was between more than two parties. So I'm not really aware of it. Okay, project overview statement. Remember this Scrum process flow that I have been showing you since the beginning, and that we are going to discuss in detail in today's class. There were different pieces in that flow, starting from the business case, then the project overview statement, then we move to the product backlog. Yes, I forgot to talk about that. So in just in case you are wondering that why we have not really talked about the business case in detail, there are reasons to that. First of all, we are learning project management, and project management starts after the business case and the other pieces activities are over successfully, of course, which results in a go signal or a green signal from the approval committees. So project management really starts with the initiation phase of the project or after the materialization of the project. So we are not really into pre-project activities more. We should be knowing that, we should have a reference of that, but not in detail. Business case is a pre-sales document. And the other reason is that I have not seen this document, at least in the PMI's slide deck as well in detail. So I've not really talked about that. However, if you are really interested in knowing and writing and how to write a project business case, so there are very good samples available on the G Drive for charter as well, not for business case only, but the charter as well. So you can see that, you can refer that in your own interest. But business case is one of the documents based on which the project business case is approved by the sponsors, ideally, a sponsor and the customers as well. The business case can be in a variety of aspects. So moving back to the project overview statement. First of all, overview statement is a simplified version of charter. So it's slash, like it's either of them. It's a project overview statement or a project charter. Both of these documents can also be created, but it's going to be an overlap because one way or the other, overview statement talks about the same thing as charter does. The only difference is that the charter is very detailed. I mean, it can be an extensive document, multiple pager document. The overview statement is like hardly 1 to 2 pager document. It also talks about the vision, the objectives, the success criteria, and maybe the problem that you are stating, the solution that you are proposing, and the different opportunities and threats that you may come across. I mean, more or less the same thing that we have discussed in charter. However, the overview statement is brief in the sense that maybe for this project, where overview statement is recommended, you don't have too many details available, even at the initiation level. I mean, too many details is not the right statement, because too many details is not available at the initiation level, regardless of the project type. But I mean, very brief and very narrow perspective is there when you start off a project. In that case, you can go with the overview statement, which just gives you the project vision, objectives, and the success criteria, and maybe uh, the, the very broader level solution that you are proposing. Maybe no high level scope, no high level schedule, milestones, budget, stakeholders, because you may you may not have that at that point. And where that can happen, agile projects. So agile projects are very they are very you know uh, they are very unclear in nature from at the beginning of it, and that's why they are agile, because you get into that in a progressive elaboration manner, in a rolling wave manner, and uh, by the time you are starting that product or project, maybe you don't have that level of detail, even that level of detail, which is needed in the project charter. Uh, you don't have that. So project charter, I mean, it's not written anywhere. This is coming from the experience that project charter may be suitable for the predictive projects or the hybrid projects. The project overview statement is very well suited for the agile projects.